Alright, so we're not even gonna waste a whole lot of time because there's just so much to say. First and foremost, we're drinking a little pink bubbly Moscato Light. Actually, it's not bad, but I think I prefer regular Moscato over this.
Yeah,
but it was
cute.
a gift
It's cute.
left over from a party. Anything,
I like pink.
Whatever works. I'm just gonna start off by saying, British and Sunday are two of the biggest haters I have ever met in my life.
Of course, we're talking about Basketball Wives LA.
Yes.
For those who not hip.
Yeah.
Listen.
I can't stand them. I told Kia, I think it became official the last episode. I just kind of like almost scratched the screen. Like they made me so mad. They such a hater. I just never.
Ciao. I felt so strongly about this. I ain't even comb my hair. I just ran my fingers through this. I had to hurry up and get this on while it was fresh. First of all, I really wanted to like British and Sunday. I did. Especially British because she's so hood. I wanted to like her. But British boo-boo, you were nothing but a pig and lipstick.
Well, exactly. Actually, when Sunday first came on the show and she was so open about the things that she was going through with her daughter, I was like, oh, okay, like, that's a lot. I mean, that's really personal, but I thought it's good at least she's talking about it, even though it's on camera. But and that's my other thing. You so worried about everybody else, and we already talked. We're not gonna go backward. We're not gonna go backward. I'm sorry. I had a.
Here's what I didn't like about Sunday. You so messy and you so miserable.
Wait, hold on. Let's go. Let's go in order.
Save it. Okay.
Okay. Because I'm trying to think the episode. What happened first? These jobs and this whole event that Jackie got going on. It's a mess. How do you expect people to help you out and volunteer for your event, and you haven't even give them a clear understanding of what their job is, what they're supposed to be doing.
Coins.
Right. So
you ain't gave them the
and then she said she was hoping that people would do it more so based on donations. You have to convey that. You can't expect that. That's crazy. I'm supposed to come out the money $300.
This is your charity, boo-boo.
Oh my God. Did you ask them to do?
Favor.
Hello.
And you want me to come out of pocket
time and money.
Your event?
Tom, get your life.
No, thank you. I mean, I'm going to show up and maybe make a cute donation for your little event, but you want me to spend my own coins on expensive stuff, gift bags, the caterer? Really?
Well, no, here's the thing. I don't even think that was the issue. I just think that it wasn't conveyed, and now it's expected. And now that's what will become an issue for me. When you ask me to do something, and I say, okay, yeah, I'm cool, I do that, but don't expect me to also, I'm going to volunteer my time and my money without knowing. That has to be that has to be the expectation, right, from the beginning.
Yes, God.
That's
just a mess, and it's going. Obviously, if you saw the previews for the next episode, it's going to be a mess.
But she swears up and down she's like this amazing businesswoman in this episode, and I'm like, where? Because
I can do this.
Where the fruits of your labor?
And y'all gonna be looking back later and saying I could have did. No, boo-boo. No thanks.
I can't.
There's a reason why your daughter don't want you to work for her.
The dinner with Drea sat down with Malaysia, and I think the girl's name was Brandy, and I don't know. I have to say a lot of things that Drea does reminds me of just how young she is, and she's very naive.
I forget.
I do too.
I forget sometimes just how young she is.
Because if you think about it, from the last season, she has grown up. And I remember we were saying we like the fact that she's standing up for herself and seeing her come out, more. But then this episode just made me realize you still have a lot of growing up to do. She's very naive in terms of relationships and men, baby, and how to conduct yourself.
If you're going through your man phone and stuff like that, you're going.
When you look and you find
for
it.
Trouble.
Well, not only that, and this is my thing, and I'm glad the girls that she was talking to, being married to athletes, told her, you can do everything in the book, but the bottom line is, if a man wants to cheat, he's gonna cheat. You can't be with them 24/7, and so that whole idea of checking in.
Excuse me, Jackie Christie. If you're watching, if you think your husband ain't never cheat on you because you keep it fresh, because you wear costumes. No.
So no. That's just like, and that's beside the point. Because I do agree with that. If you want to keep your marriage going, you got to keep it fresh, and doing things outside the box sexually and all that. I think that's great. I think that's good. I think a lot of people should take that in. But like all that phone checking in, doing all the check-in. I mean, that's one thing I do respect about her. They have been married for a very long time, so I want to give her that. I want to give credit where credit is due. But she's still got multiple personalities, and she's still crazy as a I don't know.
Yeah,
The day is
and
long.
I'll say this because I'm really not a Jackie Christie fan. I cannot tell y'all how annoyed I am that the show seems to revolve around her. But I will say her husband and they both gave some really good advice because the thing that stuck out the most to me was he said, if you don't have trust, you don't have communication. If you don't have communication, you don't have respect. And that was a little nugget, Keith. That was a little nugget.
True. I mean, Ayala Van said, and she was fixing another relationship, and she said whenever there are issues, whenever there's an interruption of intimacy and connection, that usually means that there's an issue of trust. And that was so profound for me or whatever, because that was personal to what I was going through at the time. But yeah, so, but she's standing your truth. That's all I'm saying. I quote it all the time because I live for it. But yeah, so we want to give respect to that. I mean, we
for y'all and your little stinking marriage.
And your marriages every year.
That's just crazy.
That's a lie. That's a lie.
Anyway.
But yeah, that kind of really bothered me that she does that, because I just think that gets old and it gets very tiring. And it's like, if you're always looking for something, how do you enjoy the relationship where it is?
That's where I was getting ready to go. If you're constantly stalking and being distrustful and going through, how do you actually enjoy the relationship?
It's a lie.
Because you're looking for something negative, and it's like, really?
And then to me, when you go looking, you may find something that really isn't a big deal, but because you were looking for it and you saw it, now it's something this big that went to this big, and I don't get that. So that's probably the worst thing about. Well, you don't got to be in a relationship to know. You don't got to get shot by a bullet to know it hurt. Hey, hallelujah. Yes, won't he do it? Won't he do it? Yeah. So yeah, I mean that's just my whole little rant on Drea. But I think the girls, they gave her some sound advice. Like, if a man wants to cheat, he's gonna do it, and all that checking and all that snooping you're doing it's wasted effort, really. At the end of the day, I do think there has to be a certain level of I don't think you ever give a man or a woman a license to cheat, but I think sometimes you have to put certain things into an understanding. I guess if that makes sense or whatever.
Yeah.
So
moving on.
Yeah.
She's gonna learn it one way or the other.
Okay, this whole thing, the thing that gets me about Jackie and what she did in this episode reminds me of all the drama that started last season. Was she took a situation and a conversation and she put her own words into it. This is what black people do when we be hyping stuff. This is how things always go from small to big. When we put our own little spin on it or whatever. Like, her daughter never said she was dating the guy. She said they were talking, they never had sex, they never kissed, but it was just somebody she felt
she was interested in.
Right.
And he was making advances towards her. Right. That's all she said.
Right. And now, from Jackie's mouth, they're dating, and she was really into him, and she was serious. And see, that's what makes it worse. And then, this would always give me, like, you say I'm her friend and I care about her, but instead of telling her first in a one-on-one conversation, you got Sunday messy ass sitting next to you. We told her first, and the thing about it was, Sunday is somebody, to me, she's so
misery loves company.
Oh my God.
Here's my thing. She didn't. If Jackie was gonna have the conversation about what she should do with anybody, it should have been with Malaysia.
Because her and Drea are genuine friends.
Yeah, she don't know. Drea don't know Sunday from a can of paint. She just met this girl, and you share something very private that could potentially be very hurtful with her. And then clearly Sunday's being messy.
Oh my God, Sunday! She delighted in that conversation,
yes, she did.
Which is why she wanted to be there. And I think that's the thing that got me. I can't stand people like her. You messy, and we don't like you. We see you. Through all that Maybelline and that messy weave, we see you.
We see you.
And we don't.
I'm sorry. I feel very strongly about that. I'm sorry.
Everything you've done to Dre is going to come back on you until you do right by her.
Until you do right. We don't like ugly. And God don't like it neither.
Oh my God.
That was so messy. And so I was seething at that table for Drea.
We were both over here like, we said we got to make this video like ASAP because we got to get it out.
Way too personal. I was seething at that table because I'm just really like, seriously, Jackie? Seriously.
I didn't use that at all. I didn't like that.
I think she made it much more dramatic than what it really is, and she really threw salt in the wound. She tried to spice that thing up, and it was really real vanilla.
And I think Jackie had to know that was messy because Sunday hasn't had anything good to say about Drea since day one. And that's the other thing that bothers me. We all have a past and none of us are squeaky clean. We all have done things in our life that somebody else probably wouldn't approve of. So to me, I feel like Sunday, you sitting on your high horse like you better than somebody else. And your daughter sucking dick on camera. I don't understand. I'm gonna. That's gonna be my thing.
Same.
Party foul. Don't waste no good liquor. Just saying. But to me, that's gonna be a theme for me all season because I just can't see. I don't get her. I don't know where you're coming from, and I don't like it.
Can we talk about British? Can we talk about her, please? Here's my thing. Hey, y'all know I don't play by my hair, okay? You sitting up on camera talking about somebody else's weave, baby.
And Brandy's weave always look good to me, so
Brandy clearly got the Indian Remy virgin, Jackie Brazilian wave, twisted up, nice hair.
While you talking about somebody else's hair, and you got that hair that they swept up off the barbershop floor, and you want to talk about somebody else's.
You got this Yaki weave you done used 3 times. Ugh. And then it's blonde, and then first, if you sitting on camera for national TV and I can see your track wave, I got an issue.
Even I saw that.
And then it's a gap. It was a gap over here. It was a gap over here. Baby, get that together before you step on camera and somebody like me is watching. No thing I play about my hair.
Is a hater because I think Brandy hit it right on the head at her. First of all, her event was tired. I don't know how this is supposed to be all this. And you ain't got no live entertainment. There was no like decoration.
I don't even drink Turkish tea. What'd that be like?
Listen, it was dry as hell. I said, I swear to God.
What a pigs in the blanket?
That show, like, where's the chicken and meatballs?
You ain't got no seafood salad.
We don't do all that bullshit. That's you Bougetto.
Yes,
that's a classic example of Bougetto. You trying to do the most, and then you failed miserably. That's the thing. It might have been nice if she had went all the way, but you only went. You didn't even go halfway. Get out of here. Knock it off.
You had some cute little teacups on the table.
And
everybody had on their little costumes. Then y'all gave Drea hell because she came in a bikini.
Oh, my God.
Hater for table 1.
Oh, a prime example. No, hater for table for 2. Hater table for 2. Because the seat right here got British name on it. And the other one got Sunday's name on it. And I do think British is jealous of Brandy. Brandy's prettier. She's thinner. And she's better looking. And I think she hit on the head
already. And her husband's in the NBA and not in this league overseas because your husband say he too short to play in the
oh my God, it was just haters, 2 haters for life. We don't use you, we see you, and we're gonna be watching. I think that was pretty much like everything for this. I mean, that was the
that was everything. That was the meat of the episode. I'm looking forward to next week's episode because
listen, see, people forget Malaysia is from Compton, if I remember correctly. Don't play with her. Don't let her nice demeanor, her calm togetherness fool you because what's her real name? Shaquita,
something like that.
Shaquana, Shanae, and don't get it twisted.
She's a hood
don't get it twisted because
and I guarantee you she's trained to go.
Hold on, y'all know I live for Black Girl Fight. Before the fight even happened, I live for the moments leading up to it when they doing all this and giving this.
Because she gave you that head swivel.
And that's the thing. See, you who was it? Wasn't it? Was British. It was British. See, British thinks she getting over because Brandy didn't step to her in her face like that. But don't get it twisted. Malaysia not the one. Oh, no matter of fact, she is the one because she timing up for you because she was right in her face.
Let me tell you what you're not gonna do, boo boo.
I live for Black Girl Fights. I'm just saying. I'm sorry. I know it's not right. I don't condone violence, but I love it.
We're so extra. That's why. Why are we so extra?
I love it. I
got to take
all this. I just know it's going down. I just get hyped when I see 2 girls going. You don't know me, and what I'm saying is when they doing this.
Guilty.
She really is. It's the most.
I know hood right. Don't push me. Don't push me.
I just want to do hood right things with my friends.
Anyway. So yeah, stay tuned because is that all we had? We ain't watched no other shows yet.
I think
we ain't even take the time to get to the other shows. We had to get this out.
We were so angry with British and Sunday. We just had to get it out. We just couldn't hold it. I hope somebody give it to him real good on the season, like my girl Brooke gave it to Jackie last season. Even though they cut it.
We're going to get up out the jump with these cocktails.
Okay.
But if the Chinese food man don't get here with my food in the next 1-2 minutes.
We ordered Chinese food like
an hour ago. It's going to be some smoking.
It's going to be some misunderstanding.
It's going to be some furniture moving. Y'all know how I go. I will flip a table.
I'm going to need that shrimp lo mein, son, like right now. Because the niggas do this.
I need it right now, son.
Right.
He going to walk away from the door and hit him with a snowball of food. But you got to get the food first before you hit him with the snowball.
Li Shuang Shuang. You better get it together. Get it in gear.
So we out
Niggas is
here.
hungry over here.
Bye.